South Bronx. The South Bronx. South Bronx. The South Bronx. Sway in the morning, shade 4 or 5. Man, we had to get the mood set for our next guest, DB.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
And with
Part
us
5. In
Part
theaters.
28.
Yeah.
And with us today we have
Karina Smith, played by the lovely Kaya Scodelario.
Well done. Perfect.
Yeah.
What a great. Thank you.
I studied.
Yeah.
yes.
Over here it
Scodelario.
becomes Kaya Scodelario. It's Kaya Scodelario.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting what you find out about people because you see them on the screen. I've watched you on the screen before, and to find out that we have something in common. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we our meeting ground is at hip hop.
Huh.
Well, really at grime, which
UK
is
grime.
UK grime. Mm-hmm. She's a big Stormzy fan. Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, I'm from North London, and I grew up listening to grime. Boy Better Know Family, JME, and we used to go to underage gigs. They used to perform like under 18 gigs in the local neighborhood, and we'd go and like drink a beer and lose our shit and just be. Am I allowed to swear? Sorry.
No, it's okay. You can do that here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was it's kind of what I grew up on, and now it's so weird seeing it on a public platform. I was at like a weird fashion party with all these like, really skinny blonde girls, and they were listening to Stormzy, and I was like, that's hilarious.
Isn't that funny, right? But that's Did it seem real though? Like it was just a cool thing to do to listen to Stormzy? Did you go? I knew him back when.
Yeah, but it was just what we listened to. It's how we bonded as kids. It was a great thing about London. It's insanely multicultural. It's a melting pot, and we get a lot of influences from the US, obviously. But to have British grime, I think it's something we were really proud of. This was ours. This is from our neighborhood, and. Yeah, it's weird to be in America talking about it now.
Yeah, what kind of neighborhood was it? Was it low income, middle class?
Yeah. I grew up in a very working class Cockney neighborhood that I'm very proud of, that I still live in. And my school had like a huge mix of people, and I think that's kind of made me the person that I am, and like that's why I won't leave the neighborhood. I love it. It's community and friendships, and just you walk down the street, they're like, oh, you're in a movie. I don't care. And I love that.
Right.
It's the best thing.
Like, just happened to be one of the biggest franchises ever, but whatever. Johnny's Depp's map.
Yeah, exactly. They really don't care.
They really don't care.
Yeah.
You seem like you were a fighter. Did you ever fight too?
A fight?
Like fist fight?
Yeah. Well, not like I don't like violence, but I grew up with a lot of it in my school, and there'd be a lot of fights every week, and we had community police in the school a lot. So I don't like violence, and I've always tried to be. I'm the one that would go and talk to people and try and squash it and find common ground and stuff. But it is something that I've grown up with. It's something I will defend my friends to the death. I'm 100% like when I'm out and people recognize me and they can be extremely nice and polite, but you always get one person that's had too much to drink and wants to push it a bit. They can do that to me. It's fine. If they touch my friends or they talk to my friends in a disrespectful way, I go very North London.
So what does that sound like?
London.
I go North London.
So you cursed out someone before?
Yeah.
Play it out,
Like,
because I want to hear it with the accent.
With the accent. Yeah. I go very Cockney. I go full like, what are you talking about, mate? You looking at me? Yeah. Come then.
Ooh.
It goes like, yeah. I regress to the pub Kaya.
Right.
Which is like,
Kaya.
Pub Kaya. Yeah.
We need a pub version of Heather B.
Oh, Lord.
How's yours go down?
That's outside. That's all I say. Outside.
Scary enough.
Just outside. Not too much talking. Outside.
I find it fascinating though that the grime scene is starting to pollinate everywhere else, and artists like Stormzy and all these other guys are starting to get recognition.
It's amazing. The Brit Awards. I mean, that used to be just pop. That was all, and that was great for a while. We have a great pop background in England. We have some of the greatest pop acts of all time come out of England, but to see grime be recognized on that platform is just incredible. After his Brit performances, there were complaints. People phoned up complaining, saying they felt intimidated seeing that on a stage. And it was like, brilliant. Welcome to London. This is what we are.
Shake shit up a little bit, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. Man, we're going to open up the phone lines, talk about the movie too.
Okay.
888-742-3345. Kaya Scodelario.
Yeah,
no? That's
nice.
it, right?
Yeah,
that's
you
pretty
put
good?
a bit of sway on it.
You saw that? Yeah, that's right. Give us a call. Sway in the morning.
I'm sorry that I'm late, and I let me down. You got those cigarettes.
pirates had infected the seas for generations. So I vowed to eliminate them all. Jack Sparrow cursed me. I will have my revenge.
Are you sure you're the Jack Sparrow? Where's your pants? A great pirate does not require such intricacies.
Find Sparrow.
Karina is the only one who can help us.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm a woman of science. I choose not to believe in ghosts.
Do you not see what's behind us?
Dead men tell no tales.
Dead Men Tell No Tales in theaters tomorrow. This is going to be on Disney Digital 3D. It's going to be on Real D 3D, IMAX 3D.
Every format imaginable,
Right.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's out
I didn't
tomorrow.
know there were so many.
Yeah. There's so many options to make more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl, get it.
Yeah.
So I got to see the movie the other day.
Ah, cool.
And I wanted to say this is probably hands down my favorite of the franchise.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because
Thank you.
I love
Because
the
she's here.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but on top of the fact that they brought everybody back, that all the fans love from the previous movies, they have you and some new faces that are coming in to kind of like incorporate and carry the story forward.
Yep.
There's some great cameos that I don't want to give away, but there's some great people that are featured as characters as well. My question is, because there's so many crazy stunts in this movie, what was your favorite scene to film?
For me, we have this great bit where me and Johnny, Jack Sparrow and Karina are having like a full-scale argument across a square, and then we had about 500 extras. We had animals, we had kids, we had everyone filling up this square, and we're about to be executed, and we decided to just have an argument. And I thought it was just so much fun. And I get to scream at 600 people to shut up, which I was so nervous about because I've never done stage and theatre, and I get incredibly insecure in like public situations. So to me, it was like this cool learning curve of being on show in front of everyone and having to just own it and go for it and act like an idiot. And I really enjoyed it. I kind of learned a lot.
I gotta say, Javier Bardem as Salazar
So cool.
is probably the best villain. I mean, like Jeffrey Rush as Barbosa, you know what I mean? I love him too. But what did you learn anything, or did you speak to these guys off set or off camera and just kind of like get any kind of jewels of wisdom or anything?
Yeah, I mean, Javier is he's just wonderful at what he does. He knows what he's doing. He's creepy but classy. He's like a classy, creepy villain guy.
Classy, creepy.
Yeah, and he's also really nice and cuddly and fluffy offset. So it's like I thought that was really cool to know that you don't have to do the intense thing all day. You don't have to be rude to people. You can still go have a laugh with the electrician and with the costume guys, and you can still be yourself. And then also give that incredible performance when the cameras are on. I really admired that. I thought that was cool.
How do you cope with? I know Johnny was going through a lot in his personal life at the time of the filming. And he cut his hand and had to go get surgery and all of that. How do you guys, when he came back to set, how do you adjust to that? Did he lead on to it, or did people just play on like nothing happened?
We kind of just got back to work.
Yeah.
I think we're all aware that we are there to work, and also, it's tough on us as actors being away. Imagine the crew that don't see their families for 18 hours a day and that are, stuck doing this movie for 6 months, and they just want to go home. They want to, make their money and go home. And I was really aware of that. So we just got back in there and we got back to work, and we wanted to finish this movie, make it as great as we could. And Johnny was brilliant. He was straight back in there.
Yeah, I saw like some B-roll footage, and it just looked like, off when y'all weren't in the scene, like he was jovial, having fun. Like this wasn't even affecting him, right?
No, he was great. He really he's still a human, he's still a person, and I think he liked that I kind of tried to treat him as normal as possible, and I would tell him about London and my life and my weird little things, and ask him what his favorite food was, and not kind of stuff that I think he's used to talking about. And he really responded to that, and we kind of ended up, I think, with a pretty nice little bond at the end of it.
Does he talk when he's not on mic? Does he still do this thing?
Is that your Johnny Depp impression?
That's my Johnny Depp right there, Kaya. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's got that cool like smoker's growl.
Oh, he does. So that's real.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shit. Damn. I was like, yo, that's the best. Well, that's when I talk to people on the phone, I answer like that. Anyway, yo, go.
So, Kai, you know how in America it's so super pop culture focused. There's so much paparazzi everywhere. How is it though in the UK? Like, is pop culture and celebrityness a big thing?
I think it is everywhere in the world, but the reason I love London and I love my neighborhood is that it's definitely not there. You know, when you go in the pub, when I go in my local pub, and my friends are all normal friends that I've grown up with at school. One's a florist and one works in a nursery with kids. Like, they aren't actors. And I love that. And I love going home and just being in that normal home environment. There is that stuff everywhere, but I think if you learn how to handle it, a lot of times when you see, you know, people pictured in bikinis and walking out in nightclubs, they plan that stuff.
Yeah,
Girl,
they plan it.
They plan it.
And if you don't do it, it's fine. Like, I don't like any of that. I want to be in my sweatpants and with my dog.
Okay, so you really dressed up today, huh?
I did. I went in.
Okay.
This is me making an effort.
Yeah,
Had to force me.
Yeah.
Like, white, really? I'm gonna get that dirty. But oh well.
Yeah, well, that's good. Good to know she real, right, HB?
That's right.
Yeah, to hang out with you in Jersey on a Sunday.
No, we were just having a conversation about this morning, and the fact that, you know, for whatever reason, sometimes every time your phone rings in this industry, people want something, or they need this or they need that. And not that you're not grateful for it, but it's so nice to have those regular days and just to, like you said, be with your dog or be with your girlfriend and talk about kids or talk about work or talk about how this birthday party you got to go to sucks.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it's just real conversation, you know. How often though, when you are in between jobs, do you get nervous? Like, you come off a big job, and then when do you go back to work? Or are you nervous, like, when am I going to work again? Do you still have to deal with that?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because you still got to make a living. You know,
Yeah,
I have a
yeah.
family to support, and I want everything for my son. I want everything that I didn't have. I want him to have those options and to go
Right.
to a good school. And so I want to work. I want to be a working mother, and I want to show him that that's important. But at the same time, I need that downtime. I need to just, you know,
The balance.
Yeah, I need the balance. I need home. What's great, what I do a lot is I fly my friends out. So I'll get my girlfriends together. I phone their bosses. I ask for their time off, and I fly them to wherever I'm filming, and they'll come and hang out for a couple of weeks.
That's
That's
what's
nice.
up.
Yeah,
That's
so
Can
they
I be
get
your-
like a vacation, and I
Great
get
friends.
like to just have friend time and talk about normal. And it's great. I'll take them on set, and they're like, "Oh, I'm over this. Can we go back to the hotel?"
Can I be your friend?
Yeah.
Okay, good,
You can come
good. Let me know. I'll send you my first and last name. So we know a little bit about you, you know, and we found out about some of the things you don't like and some of the things you do like.
Yes, and one of those things that we have in common, me and you, is our love for Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, he's cool, right? 90s Arnold.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we got a little game
What's
for you.
up, Kaya? I heard you are a big fan of me. So let's put your knowledge
Terrible
to the
accent.
test. This is the Schwarzenegger quiz. Right now on Sway in the morning.
Schwarzenegger. All right, here we go. This is how this works.
It's real easy. I'll put together some questions about our favorite actor, and let's see if you can get them right. And if you do,
What'd I get? What'd I get?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! Something
that
paid for.
I really want that.
Tell us.
I want that so bad.
What is it, DB?
it is a little character of Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator.
Okay.
I thought that was a keychain.
No, I mean, she can make it a necklace or whatever.
We spent a lot on it, obviously.
Yes. Here we go. First question. What was the name of the movie in which Arnold played a soldier who had to rescue his daughter?
Commando.
You are correct. Didn't even need to give her the options. Woo! All right.
I don't know what that was.
True or false? Arnold Schwarzenegger has never won or been nominated for an Academy Award.
True.
You are correct. He did win a Golden Globe in 1977, though.
Oh yeah, for something weird.
Yeah.
What was it for?
It was best acting debut in a motion picture.
Yeah, for like
Stay Hungry,
Hercules.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Arnold starred in 9 films between 1984 and 1988. Which movie did not come out during that period? Was it A, Conan the Barbarian, B, Twins, C, The Running Man, or D, Red Sonja?
What the?
I'm gonna say Conan. Conan's
Correct.
predates.
Yep, 1982.
Wow.
Shit. True or
I
false?
know
Arnold
you.
Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone have starred together in The Expendables, but they also starred together in another film.
False.
True.
Oh no!
Escape Plan, 2013.
Oh.
They were both in jail.
Oh yeah, that was a weird one.
Yeah. Last question. What is Arnold Schwarzenegger's highest grossing film to date? Is it True Lies, Total Recall, Terminator 2, or Last Action Hero?
It's gotta be Terminator 2.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Wow,
Kaya.
Thank you. I'm so excited. Have a look at
Look at that. Look at that. Wow. He even
Yeah.
got a little bulge in the action figure. Right? The Fundle Arnold if you wanted
Kaya,
to.
I
It says
just feel
3
like,
3/4 inches.
Yeah.
I feel like Kaya's gonna do like all of this press and everything. She gonna just be walking around. Look what I got.
Hold it, yeah.
Who cares about it?
Yeah, exactly. My day's made.
Wow. We got a call on the line from Canada. Jesse, good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing well. Help say hello to Kaya.
Hi there.
Kaya. How are
Hello,
you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. I'm just curious there about, you came from the Maze Runner or whatever there. So that was I guess a starting franchise. So moving into the Caribbean, was it a big transgression for you? Was it a big change or?
Yeah, I mean, Maze Runner movies we actually shot for a relatively small budget for what they are. And we shot them really fast, and it kind of did have more of an indie feel because we were just a bunch of kids thrown together trying to make a movie and first time director and all that kind of stuff. So going on to Pirates where everything is planned out and there's this huge budget and things are bigger and crazier and the free food is really good. It's definitely different and it's an adjustment. But I love that you have that budget to play with. I was saying earlier they had a dog actor that I went over to pet and they told me not to pet him because he was in the zone.
Oh,
The actor was in the zone?
The dog actor was in the zone and I wasn't allowed to play with him. The guy literally said, please do not disturb him. He's concentrating.
Wow.
That's when I was like, oh, this is a movie. This is real.
Wow.
Dogs have it rough too.
Yeah. Nice.
No, I'm just the dog actor was taking his role more seriously
Yeah,
than Kaya. That's the part I'm tripping on. Wonder how much he got paid. We got time? How much time we got left? We got time? One more game, Kaya.
Yay!
Yeah, all right.
I love the game.
And it's called the Mystery Sack.
What?
Go ahead and reach in.
Dig deep, dig deep.
Put your hands into Sway's sack.
That sounds gross.
It's Sway's Mystery Sack on Shade 45.
All right, have to be explain this to her.
All right, Kaya, since you are a guest here.
First timer.
You have to stick your hand into Sway's sack.
The shiny shack.
The shiny
I showered.
shiny sack.
Shiny sack.
Pull out 3 questions one at a time. You have to read it out loud and you have to answer honestly.
Is that one?
Yep, that's one.
Okay. If you could have a private tour of any celebrity's home, who would you choose and why? Well, duh.
Arnold.
Just so I could steal more action figures and then I could have a whole family of little Arnies.
Okay,
All right, question number 1.
All right.
Yeah, they really put a package on Arnold.
Arnold got a big bulge right
They got
there.
a big junk.
What would your exes say is your worst quality? I wouldn't let them speak. They don't talk about me.
That's right, girl. You're a Scorpio. When's your birthday?
Pisces.
Oh, Pisces. Okay.
Why everybody who's badass you ask? Is you a Scorpio?
Not badass. She's very
straightforward.
I think that's good. Is that
Yeah,
good?
that's great.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah.
How often do you secretly fart in public? All the time. I get really gassy off airplanes. So for the first 24 hours after I get off a flight, it's like, don't go anywhere near me.
You let them go.
Yeah.
The flatulence queen over here.
Yeah.
Right?
There you go.
I love a good fart.
Yeah. On her Twitter, it says
Enjoy
mostly farts and dog pictures. That's
Yeah.
what I loved it. I was
Yeah.
like, she's gonna be cool.
You like the silent
wow.
stinkers or the loud?
Right.
The loud one.
You like the loud one?
I like to see other people's reaction because I just laugh. I'm like, yeah, that was me.
Did you let one go in here? Why
No,
you-
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. I actually haven't. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
cool. We'll mic it up when
Yeah.
you're ready. Before you leave, what's that tattoo on your arm?
Oh, I just got it done the other day. Dr. Wu in LA did it. It's skyline of New York, skyline of London, and my son's birthday.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's nice.
wow.
Thank
Kaya, it was an absolute pleasure.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
Thank you for coming by.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't forget, man, if you're looking for a great movie to watch,
Pirates of the Caribbean in theaters tomorrow in 3D, 2D, 4D, 9D, all that D.
Dead Men Tell No Tales. All right, Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5. We're going to talk about the Soundset concert this weekend. Big headliner, it's Lauryn Hill,
Yes.
Travis Scott, T.I., and 47 other artists. So that's up next. Sway in the Morning.
It's Sway in the Morning, only on Shade 45.